We would like to appreciate all of the fans and the viewers of RGV Stars for all of the support now for 24 seasons. We appreciate all the comments, the support, the follows, and it's been a great journey, a great experience for us, very rewarding to meet and interact and interview so many talented people from the Rio Grande Valley, right, Isaac?
Yep, and we couldn't do this without you, all your support, all the subscribers, and all the sharing of the videos that we share with you guys. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to be able to introduce the Rio Grande Valley and all of RGV Stars to you guys.
Yeah, so please follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to RGV Stars. Also, thanks to the Embassy Suites for allowing us to film in this amazing state-of-the-art facility. And we can't wait to continue bringing you all of the great stars from the RGV to the show. Thank you.
We'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to another edition of Season 24 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
And the RGV, celebrities' place to be. Celebrities and commissioners like Jason De Leon, commissioner from the city of Edinburg and also loan officer. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, Alex. Thank you for having me so much. And Isaac, thank you so much. This is amazing what you all do. And I'm glad you all stepped out of your comfort zone and do things like this because it highlights a lot of the things that are going on in our community and it highlights the hard work of people that are the influencers in the valley. So thank you and I commend you.
Yeah,
thank you, Jason.
Pleasure to have you.
Thank you,
Thank
Jason.
you so much. Thank you.
And today our viewers will get to know more about you, about your background, your career, what got you interested in public service, achievements, obstacles, future goals for yourself, for the city of Edinburg, and anything else that you want to share. Sounds good?
Sounds great.
So we're super excited to have you here, Jason. So tell us a little about where you're from, how you got involved with public service, and what you do.
So originally I'm from Mission, right? I lived in Palm View and I went to school in Mission. I'm a 2006 Veterans Memorial grad. I started working in the family business, which is a funeral home, at 14 years old. I was the greeter at the front door, so I wore a little suit, and I was there at the greeter, opening the front door for all the families that we served. That's really how I fell in love with the city of Edinburg and the residents there, because I would open them up. The old ladies would grab my cheeks and say, "Mijo, you're so chulo," and all that. So I knew from there, like, I wanted to live in Edinburgh. I knew right there that I was going to be serving families in Edinburgh for the rest of my life. So I ended up becoming a funeral director and an embalmer. So I got my license. I am a licensed funeral director and embalmer. In 2019, I decided to leave my family business because I wanted to pursue real estate. I had always been into real estate, and when I was 23, I started, and I really liked it, and so I wanted to pursue it. And when the opportunity came, I sat down with my dad and I said, "You know, Pa, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate everything that you all have done for me." I said, "But I want to do my own thing now, you know." And I knew I wanted to run for commissioner one day. I knew that was always in my heart. My grandpa was a mayor in Palmview, and then my other grandpa was a mayor in, he was a commissioner in Mission.
Oh, so it runs in the blood.
It runs in the blood. And so when that opportunity came, and I knew that I was going to run, I'd been planning this for the last 10 years, that I was going to run, getting involved with the community of Edinburgh, getting involved with different organizations, joining the Edinburgh leadership class. So I knew eventually I was going to set myself up to run. When the former council member who was on that seat, which is my seat, I'm Edinburgh council member place 2, when he vacated a seat, I knew it was an open seat. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to run. And I went full throttle, and I never expected in a million years I would be here. But, you know, God has his reasons why, and it's been a blessing to serve and getting elected with such a great group of guys. Our mayor and our council member, it was a blessing.
Mayor Ramiro, who's been on the show, a great guy.
Yeah, oh my God, he's been I've learned so much from him. And I always say, like, you know, hey, learn something 1%, learn something new every day, right? And he's taught me so much, and I've taken it all in, and I'm gonna run with it. You know, unfortunately, he's not gonna be serving with us again, but what I've learned from him is something that's very valuable to me, and I'll always remember that for the rest of my life.
And you're finishing up your first term and seeking re-election, correct?
I am up for my re-election. It's been great. I didn't, you know, going through the process is very hard, right? You know, you get a lot of chatter, a lot of noise and all that, and it's been a difficult process, you know, but I'm enjoying it this time around. The first time I ran, I didn't have a daughter and I wasn't married. So I had people tell me, like, you can't be running, you don't have kids, and you're not married, and all this. I was like, well, I'm gonna run anyway. This time around, you know, I got married, and I have a little 2-year-old girl. So I'm enjoying the process of it now this time around, and I'm also seeing her when she tells me, when she sees my elected signs, she's all like, "That's my daddy," and all that. So it's been a blessing, and I'm enjoying it because she is enjoying it, and I'm seeing it right now.
And you're always very active, attending events, speaking at events.
You have to, you know. I will say the people I got elected with, that they are very, very involved. Our Councilmember Diaz and Mayor Ramiro Garza, like, are very, very involved. And I just got blessed to be elected with a great group of guys.
Awesome. And how important is family support? I know your dad, you know, you had to talk to him to leave the family business, and now you got married and wife. So how important has that family support been with this new career?
So my dad was actually very hurt when I left. He didn't want to talk to me for like a few months. He was very hurt. And I still remember speaking to him in his office, and I tell him I put in my 2-week notice. I went real dramatic. I put in my 2-week notice. I thanked him for everything that he did. And he yelled at me. He said, "Son, don't forget your foundation." And I looked at him and I told him, "Papa, like, I'll never forget my foundation." I said, "But sooner or later, you got to build a house." And at that point, I started getting into real estate and all that. And it took him like 6 months later to realize that I wanted to do more. I felt that I was more than just a funeral director, and I was able to share that with him. And he actually apologized to me and said, "Son, like, I apologize. I could see you wanting to do so much more, and I was holding you back, and guilty as your father, holding you back, wanting to be here at the funeral home, just doing this. But I never saw the potential outside of this," and he apologized for that. And now I get to see him all the time, and it's been a blessing to you know, to move forward and do my own thing now, make my own name. He is my foundation and all that, but, you know, like I said, sooner or later you got to build a house.
Yeah, that's true.
Who are your role models, people you admire, look up to?
My dad. He is definitely my role model. He's taught me hard work, discipline, and consistency. He's definitely an example for me, and that's something that I will always cherish. And he's a mastermind. Like, he's seeing him in action, seeing him accomplish so many things. When he came from nothing, that's definitely a role model to have, and having my family by my side is definitely a blessing. So definitely my dad.
How about your biggest achievement and the biggest obstacle so far in your life?
My biggest achievement, I'm gonna say my daughter. My daughter had been a blessing for me. I never realized what true love is until she was born. She showed me what I'm working for. It was always that I was always working and working and working, but the purpose was just to accomplish things, right? And I was being selfish in some ways, right? You're trying to accomplish so many things, but now I have a reason why I'm working for her. Now I get to see her. Now I have a purpose on that, and she's definitely my biggest reason. My obstacle is juggling your time, right? I wish we could lobby for more than 24 hours in one day, because juggling time. There's not enough time a day, and my wife, she's a principal in the Edinburg district, so she has her responsibilities, and then I had to learn that marriage is not just about love. I had to learn marriage is a partnership. And then it's also working. When I tell her, hey, I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, I can't do it. I'm stuck in school and all that. So it's a lot of back and forth. But time
management.
Time management is everything, and I'm so blessed that I have a great partner, and she's definitely my rock. She's definitely pushes me, and she scolds me. So when I'm doing wrong, she gets after me, and that's what you need. I always say you don't need a lot of yes people in your life. You need people who, when you're doing wrong and all that, so someone to scold you.
Knows when to crack the whip.
Yeah, I have all the scars in the back. But so she's definitely been my rock, and without her, I would not be able to be where I'm at today.
We've had principals and superintendents on the show before, so maybe one day we can interview your wife.
She would love it.
What advice would you give to someone who maybe wants to pursue a career like yours?
So every day I wake up with, and I think of three words, right? And I think of humility first. Every day I work humility, discipline, and consistency. That is, to me, the formula for me for success. I always tell you're not that important. No matter what you're going through, no matter how many people praise you, I tell myself every day, you're not that important. I look in the mirror and say, you're not that important. So humble yourself. And then discipline. You got to be able to be disciplined in your role and in anything you do, your job, or your house, and you got to be able to do that for multiple weeks, right? And multiple times. So consistency, that's a big thing. Those are my three core principles that I follow every single day, and I think of those three words every day I wake up, and every day before I go to bed, I think of those three words. But humility is my first one, because at the end of the day, we're not that important. So don't take yourself serious, but also stay humble, right? And that's a big thing for me.
Aside from hoping to win the re-election, the second term, what are your future goals? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
So I can only do one more term, so that's an additional 4 years, right? So the sky's the limit. I could stay in politics, maybe, who knows, maybe run for mayor one day, or I could run for different, a county race. There's so many options at that point. But right now, I look at it as one fire at a time. I can't think of what's the future until I finish this election. Then there's options that will open up from there. But it's been a blessing to serve the city of Edinburg, the residents. They've welcomed me with open arms, and I'm from Mission, and the city of Edinburg is for everyone. That E is for everyone, and I love it. Like there's not a place I'd rather be than in Edinburg. And
you've seen a lot of growth the last 4 years.
It's been nonstop. We're 108,000 people. I never thought in a million years I would be able to be part of that, and meeting so many people. There is more value in your network than there is in money. I always tell people, if someone offered me $100,000 cash, and then they offered me $100,000, 100,000 of your network, people in your network, I'm going to choose the network all day. There's so much to learn in your network. We need people. We need our network to grow. So anyone who wants to get into real estate, anyone who wants to get into politics, it's about your network, shaking hands and kissing babies. That's what I always say.
Shaking hands, like it's for real.
Babies. And it's been a blessing to do that, and having the community also welcome me with open arms. I joke around a lot. Everyone knows that I'll wear Spider-Man outfits. I'll wear Captain America with the community. Anything that has to do with with the kids. I dress up for the event, and I love it, and they love it too. I've had someone, a young boy, say, "That's Captain America." so I love it, and I'm so blessed just to be able to serve the residents.
And
awesome.
Edinburg has UTRGV and DHR, right?
We are getting football, and it's going to be huge. I think every game is sold out. I think it's going to be a nonstop. We're going to be getting more nightlife over there. This is what the residents ask for, and this is what we're giving them.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And where can our viewers find you on social media?
I am on Facebook, Jason De Leon. You can find me on Jason De Leon for Edinburg City Council. And I'm there, so if y'all need anything, I've only had one cell phone my whole life, and it's on my card, and I'm very proud of that. So whoever needs me, you can call me on my cell phone, and I'm very proud to be very accessible for our residents and for the community of Edinburg.
Thank you. And you see Edinburg continuing to grow in the next 4 years?
It's not going to stop, and I do feel that I have been part of that success, and it's important for us to show that consistency to our residents. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's why I'm running again. You know, I'm running to the community deserves it. They deserve that consistency. They deserve the vision, and I got elected a great group of guys, and I'm hoping to continue that success in my next term.
Awesome.
Well, Jason, we appreciate your time. You know, you have a busy schedule, and we wish you the best, more success, more blessings in your future.
Thank you, and y'all keep doing a great job. Y'all are amazing. I watch your videos. Continue doing it, and I know it's not easy some days. You're making time and all that, but you all are impacting a lot of people's lives, and people need to know these success stories. So I thank you all for taking that initiative, and I'm looking forward to what's to come for you.
Yes, we appreciate your
We
time.
appreciate
Thank
it,
you so much.
Jason. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And this was another edition of Season 24 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
The premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. Until next time.
See you guys.
Thank you.